أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Welcome back to our series on MTA Kids Time, and here, as we all know, we normally try to explore and discuss topics that are related to the life of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and also some of the prophets which we have already discussed. And then inshallah again we will talk about another very interesting topic, which today is going to be Hazrat Ummi Sulaim radiallahu anha. May the peace and blessings, or may the mercy of Allah be upon her soul. So without wasting much time, as we all know, today our guests are the kids once again, and then also as always our tradition demand we start with the recitation from the Holy Quran. So let's have the recitation from the Holy Quran by Sister Tahira Fofana. Please give us the recitation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سأل سائل بعذاب واقع للكافرين ليس له دافع من الله ذي المعارج. تعرج الملائكة والروح إليه في يوم كان مقداره 50,000 سنة فاصبر صبرا جميلا إنهم يرونه بعيدا. Translation. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. An inquirer inquires concerning the punishment about to fall upon the disbelievers, which none can repel. It is from Allah, Lord of great ascents. The angels and the spirit ascend to him in a day the measure of which is 50,000 years. So be patient with admirable patience. They see it to be far off, but we see it to be nigh. The day when the heaven is become like molten copper.
Jazakumullah. Thank you very much. That which surah is that? Is Surah Ma'arij. Jazakumullah. So thank you very much. As we already know, our topic of discussion today by the grace of Allah Almighty is going to be about Hazrat Ummi Sulaim. So we would like to know who was this pious lady, understand, and we would like to know how blessed this pious lady's progeny was. So by the grace of Allah Almighty, you listen attentively, and then at the end, I believe you will be able to go with something interesting. So Ummi Sulaim was a very pious lady, as I'm saying. We are going to discuss about her. And then this was the very lady who was the mother of that prominent companions of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and also the one who was attendant to the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam by the name Anas bin Malik. And then this Anas bin Malik have narrated a lot of hadiths, that is the sayings of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, because he has spent much time with the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and also he has the blessings of the company of our beloved Master Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then this Sulaim, she was a very pious lady, and then the father name was Mahalla bin Khalid, and the mother's name was Mulaika. So this very lady, prior to the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam migrating to Medina, she was not a Muslim at the time. She didn't embrace Islam. But then after the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam migrated to Medina, then this lady, she was fortunate enough to be part of this blessed ummah, that is Islam. But then before she accepted Islam, she was married to an idolater by the name Malik bin Nazar. This was the husband of Ummi Sulaim, well before Ummi Sulaim accept Islam. Then it was that time also this blessed child, and then this child by the name Anas bin Malik was born. That was the time that this Ummi Sulaim accepted Islam. However, the husband of Ummi Sulaim didn't accept Islam. Understand? Though the wife has accepted Islam, that is Ummi Sulaim, but the husband didn't accept Islam at that time. And what is the name of that husband? It's Malik bin Nazar. And in fact, not only he didn't accept Islam, but rather he was in fact so against the new belief that Ummi Sulaim has embraced. So as a result of that, he decided to move out from Medina to migrate to go to Syria, just because of he has seen that, or to him it is like an offensive belief that the wife has embraced, which he cannot tolerate. So as a result of that, he decided to migrate to go to Syria. So this was the reason why the husband, who was an idolater, migrated from Medina to Syria, and that's where he stayed until his final breath. So after Ma'az's death, that is the husband who was an idolater, Ummi Sulaim received proposal from some individual whom they are her tribesmen. Understand? They are from the same tribe. Understand? Since the husband has passed away, some men approach her to propose her for marriage. So one of them was among the most richest individual in the town of Medina by the name Abu Talha. So Abu Talha was the very first person who approached Ummi Sulaim for marriage proposal since after the death of her husband Malik Nazar. But then look how firm and sincere this Ummi Sulaim was to Islam. She turned down the proposal, marriage proposal. For what reason? What is the purpose of her turning down this marriage proposal? All it was because Abu Talha as well didn't accept Islam. They didn't embrace Islam. So she said, despite you being wealthy and honored individual in the town, that will not make me to accept your proposal. So as a result of that, she turned down. But then she told this individual, that is Abu Talha, that if you wish to marry me truly, therefore I will urge you, I will request you, not a force, but to embrace Islam. If you do that, you don't need to pay anything. In fact, you don't even need to pay my dowry. Understand? So what you need to do is to accept Islam. So that is enough for me to serve as dowry. So this was the condition that was laid down by Ummi Sulaim to anyone who is ready to marry her. You must be a Muslim since she has embraced Islam. So this is the level of sincerity and firmness of even women at the time to their faith. So therefore, women are not deprived of the blessings of Islam. They are not deprived of the blessings of the Holy Quran. Whatever a man can do spiritually, whatever spiritual status a man can attain, understand, woman also is given another way that she can also attain, understand, the spiritual status. So therefore, it is very important not to say that only men have to be sincere and firm to their faith, but also women as well. Like this lady who is telling people, you can only marry me when you become a Muslim. So therefore, this should be replicated in our today's generation. So Hazrat Ummi Sulaim urged Abu Talha, that is to embrace Islam. So Abu Talha eventually, with constant preaching by Ummi Sulaim to Abu Talha, she eventually embraced Islam. And then Abu Talha eventually married Ummi Sulaim. But then also we'll want to see the children that she got, and they were very blessed. We are not only saying that she got children, but then also these children came with a blessings. Understand? We will see that inshallah as we proceed in the program. Also, Abu Talha, we said after the marriage have two sons. Who were they? Anas bin Malik and who? Umair. Understand? From the marriage with Abu Talha, she had two more sons, Abdullah and Abu Umair. Understand? So this was the same Abu Umair who had kept a pet, understand, bath. And this bath name was called Nugair. So this Abu Umair was very fond of bath, understand. He loved bath so much so that he kept one of them as a pet. And then he in fact gave him a name by the name Nugair. But then this bird suddenly disappeared, or perhaps it died. So the Holy Prophet one day was jokingly saying this to Abu Umar, who was very young at the time. He told him, oh, look at what your pet has done. Look at what Nugair has done to you. You understand? So, but then also this Abu Umar also did not live longer. He died at a very young age. So when the Holy Prophet realized that this boy has passed away, so he was, understand, feeling so sympathy towards the parents, that is Sulaim, Ummi Sulaim. So the Holy Prophet prayed for this very boy, understand, and also pray for Ummi Sulaim so that she can have a replacement, understand. So by the grace of Allah the Almighty, this prayer was accepted, and then a son was born to Ummi Sulaim by the name Abdullah. So also a very interesting incident happened when this son was born by the name Abdullah. Then Ummi Sulaim, because she loved Islam and she's so firm and sincere to her faith, she told the son by the name Anas that take this child to the Holy Prophet and tell the Holy Prophet I'm requesting his special prayer for this child. And then when the Holy Prophet saw Anas approaching, he said, it seems that Ummi Sulaim is blessed with a child. When Anas came and told the Holy Prophet what the mother said, then the Holy Prophet took this child and then ordered a date, understand, by the name Ajwa. It's a very pure date and very tasty date that the Arabs love very well. So he chewed it and put it in the mouth of this young baby by the name Abdullah, and then also put it in the mouth. Then the boy started chewing it, you understand. The Holy Prophet made a very interesting statement. He said, look at how the Arabs of Medina love their dates. Even the young ones are enjoying its taste. Understand? The Holy Prophet gave the name to this boy Abdullah, and then also pray for this boy. And later we will see how this boy was blessed, and in fact Anas bin Malik radiallahu anhu, how they were blessed, and also all the children of Ummi Sulaim. So in essence, this is the short story that we are going to talk in this episode, but then we are going to continue talking about more about this blessed lady, and a very sincere and honorable lady in Islam. So therefore, this is where we are going to stop. Now we will have some question to see whether we have understood what we were discussing. So first of all, I would like to ask the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as we all know, he loved this lady so much so that, you understand, that he has a great respect and honor for this lady. Understand? And then also the relationship between the Holy Prophet and this lady was that this lady was the maternal aunt of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we will have a question from this short stories, or from this short passage that we have read here, so that we will see whether we were able to understand. So what was the reason why the Holy Prophet what was the reason why Sulaim turned down the marriage proposal of Abu Talha, despite Abu Talha being a very wealthy and richer man? What was the reason? Yes, can we hear from you?
This is because
Take the mic.
This is because Abu Talha did not embrace Islam.
That was the very reason. This is because Abu Talha did not embrace Islam. So she decided to turn down the marriage proposal. Thank you very much. And as I made a statement here, what was the relationship between the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and this Ummi Sulaim? What was the relationship they have? Yes, can you give Tatahira?
Assalamu
Wa alaikum salam.
Maternal aunt.
She was the maternal aunt of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also we mentioned a pet that was owned by Abu Umar, who was the son of Ummi Sulaim. What was the name of the pet? What was the name of the pet? Yes, Aisha, you want to try again?
Nughair.
Nughair. That was the name of the pet. Thank you very much. And also the final question, what was the name of the mother of Ummi Sulaim? Yes, can we hear from him? Yes.
Hazrat Mulaika.
Hazrat Mulaika. That was the name of the mother of Ummi Sulaim radiallahu anha. So thank you very much. I believe we have understood about this short passage that we have talked about here. So until we come on our next episode by grace of Allah Almighty. So in summary, what we need to know, the name of the father of Ummi Sulaim is Malhan bin Khalid, and the mother is Mulaika, and the first husband of Sulaim was Malik bin Nazar, who was an idolater, didn't accept Islam. And then, in fact, I forgot to ask this: what was the reason why she left the town? He left the town. That is the first husband of Sulaim. Yes, Tyra, can you give us that gift at the mic?
Because he found some beliefs in Hazrat Ummi Sulaim, which were so offensive
to him. Thank you very much. To him, it seems that, or he feels that it is an offensive belief. So this is the reason he migrated, and later, in fact, he died there. So this is what we have. Thank you very much. This is what time allowed us until we come on our next episode, and we will discuss more on this life, blessed life of Hazrat Ummi Sulaim radiallahu anha. Dear viewers, this is what time allowed us. We have come to the end of another episode. We were discussing about the blessed life of Hazrat Ummi Sulaim, who was the mother of a prominent companion and an attendant to the Holy Prophet by the name Anas bin Malik, who has narrated a lot of hadiths that we are today talking about. That is that we are today benefiting from. That is the saying of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Khairul Alamin sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So until we come on our way, inshallah, here in MTA International Gambia Studio, I am your host Said Samba. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.